South Carolina Motorcycle Permit Practice Test 3.
Question 1. Alcohol affects your ability to ride motorcycles. Your ability to drive a car.
Less than. Alcohol does not affect your ability to ride. More than. The same as.
Answer.
The same as.
Question 2. What is one cause of skidding while turning?
Using the wrong gear. Pulling in the clutch too quickly. Applying too much brake. Using the wrong brake.
Answer.
Applying too much brake.
Question 3. Which surface provides less traction than normal road conditions?
Uneven surfaces. Metal gratings. Wet pavement. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 4. Most motorcycle crashes happen
On long trips. On short trips. On gravel roads. In parking lots.
Answer.
On short trips.
Question 5. In addition to downshifting when you slow or stop, you should also downshift
when you are descending a hill. Whenever you pull in the clutch. While riding on a multi-lane road. When you need more power to accelerate.
Answer.
When you need more power to accelerate.
Question 6. Riding decreases your chances of being seen
near other motorcycles. While using your high beam. In residential areas. Alongside other vehicles.
Answer.
Alongside other vehicles.
Question 7. When being passed by another vehicle, you must be alert for
extended side mirrors. Blasts of wind. All these answers are correct. Things being thrown from vehicles.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 8. When crossing a very slippery surface, you should
pull in the clutch and coast. Accelerate or maintain speed. Use the front brake only. Stop and walk the bike across.
Answer.
Pull in the clutch and coast.
Question 9. When stopping in a curve, what should you do?
Try to get the motorcycle perpendicular to the road. Increase your speed before stopping. Grab the rear brake only. Lean over as much as possible.
Answer.
Try to get the motorcycle perpendicular to the road.
Question 10. Before starting your motorcycle engine, your transmission should be in
second gear. First gear. Neutral. Third gear.
Answer.
Neutral.
Question 11. If you have a blood alcohol concentration of or above You are considered intoxicated.
0.05%, 0.08%, 0.01%, 0.09%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 12. How can you prevent yourself from using too much throttle?
Only ride in lower gears. Keep the clutch pulled in. Start with your wrist raised. Start with your right wrist down.
Answer.
Start with your right wrist down.
Question 13. Why are curves a common place for motorcycle crashes?
It is difficult to steer a motorcycle. Leaning in curves causes motorcycles to tip over. Motorcycles can't stay in one lane position while moving through a turn. Motorcycles tend to run wide in a curve if not careful.
Answer.
Motorcycles tend to run wide in a curve if not careful.
Question 14. The fastest way to stop is to
Apply the front brake quickly. Apply both brakes firmly. Use the rear brake only. Pull the kill engine switch.
Answer.
Apply both brakes firmly.
Question 15. If you can't avoid riding on a slippery surface, how should you proceed?
Walk your motorcycle across it. Ride in the most slippery part of the lane. Stay relaxed and maintain speed. Travel as slowly as possible and let your feet skim the surface.
Answer.
Travel as slowly as possible and let your feet skim the surface.
Question 16. In which of these situations would you use the engine cut-off switch?
When being followed by a tailgater. When you need to stop quickly. When your throttle is stuck. On slippery surfaces to avoid slipping.
Answer.
When your throttle is stuck.
Question 17. If the rear tire goes flat while riding,
Stop with the front brake only. Use engine braking. Use both brakes to stop. Stop with the rear brake only.
Answer.
Stop with the front brake only.
Question 18. When following other motorcycles, what should be the minimum space cushion?
2 seconds. 4 seconds. 6 seconds. 3 seconds.
Answer.
2 seconds.
Question 19. When approaching an intersection, the rider should select a lane position to.
All these answers are correct. Increase her visibility to another driver. Increase her speed and pass quickly. Reduce the following distance.
Answer.
Increase her visibility to another driver.
Question 20. Rolling under throttle should be done in which of the following situations?
Preparing to stop. Passing a row of parked cars. Descending a hill. To help stabilize while in a turn.
Answer.
To help stabilize while in a turn.
Question 21. In order to cross railroad tracks safely, you should cross them at an angle of at least degrees.
45. 120. 90. 20.
Answer.
45.
Question 22. The press step of turning means that you press
In the clutch. Your feet on the foot pedals. The front or rear brake. The handle of the direction you are turning.
Answer.
The handle of the direction you are turning.
Question 23. When changing lanes on a multi-lane road, it is important to check the lane next to you and
In front of you. Your throttle. The far lane. Behind you.
Answer.
The far lane.
Question 24. To maintain a safe riding distance on the road, you should look forward, ahead of your travel path.
25 seconds. 60 seconds. 40 seconds. 12 seconds.
Answer.
12 seconds.
Question 25. When riding long distances, how often should you stop and stretch?
Every 5 hours. Every 2 hours. Every 50 miles. Once per trip.
Answer.
Every 2 hours.
Question 26. When parked along the roadside, you should park
On the curb. With your rear tire touching the curb. With your front tire touching the curb. Parallel to the curb.
Answer.
With your rear tire touching the curb.
Question 27. Help balance your motorcycle while turning by
Keeping both knees against the gas tank. Leaning the opposite way of the motorcycle. All these answers are correct. Dragging your feet on the ground.
Answer.
Keeping both knees against the gas tank.
Question 28. When riding through a curve, the most effective lane position
Will change throughout the curve. Is the right lane position. In the center position. Is any lane position as long as you maintain it.
Answer.
Will change throughout the curve.
Question 29. If your front wheel locks, you should
Use the rear brake only. Release the brake and reapply it smoothly. Release the rear brake only. Continue applying the brake.
Answer.
Release the brake and reapply it smoothly.
Question 30. Why is it important to cross rail tracks at an angle of at least 45 degrees?
It gives you the best view of oncoming trains. A larger angle would be unsafe. It allows you to cross tracks quickly. At a lesser angle you may catch your tires.
Answer.
At a lesser angle you may catch your tires.
Question 31. How can you increase your visibility to other drivers at night?
Avoid wearing a tinted face shield. Wear fluorescent clothing. Wear a bright helmet. Wear reflective gear.
Answer.
Wear reflective gear.
Question 32. Before changing lanes on a multi-lane road, you should check
the lane next to you and the far lane. The far lane. Your signal light. The lane next to you only.
Answer.
The lane next to you and the far lane.
Question 33. When you are being passed from behind, what portion of the lane should your motorcycle be in?
Right. Left. Center. Any.
Answer.
Center.
Question 34. The best position for traction while raining is
in the tracks left by other drivers. The left lane position. The shoulder of the road. The center lane position.
Answer.
In the tracks left by other drivers.
Question 35. Choosing the best lane position means
you are avoiding surface hazards. All these answers are correct. Your space cushion is maximized. You are not in a blind spot.
Answer.
All these answers are correct.
Question 36. When passing another vehicle you should
move as far left as possible. Move quickly through the blind spot. Make eye contact with the driver. Begin your pass from the center lane position.
Answer.
Move quickly through the blind spot.
Question 37. Start your motorcycle with your right wrist
locked. Up. Down. As comfortable as you wish.
Answer.
Down.
Question 38. When pulling off to the side of the road, you must check to see
that it is a well-lit area. That the surface is firm enough to ride on. That it is a designated area. That your brakes are working.
Answer.
That the surface is firm enough to ride on.
Question 39. Signal lights on a motorcycle should be used
every time you plan to turn or change lanes. Only if you may not be seen by other vehicles. In cities, but not rural areas. As long as other cars are around.
Answer.
Every time you plan to turn or change lanes.
Question 40. While making normal turns, the rider and the motorcycle must
not lean at all. Lean together at the same angle. Lean at different angles. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Lean together at the same angle.
Question 41. When can you operate a motorcycle between lanes of traffic?
Only in designated areas. Never. During rush hour. Whenever it is safe to do so.
Answer.
Never.
Question 42. The 3 steps of the C strategy are:
Search, evaluate, and execute. Search, examine, execute. C. Execute, examine. C. Evaluate, examine.
Answer.
Search, evaluate, and execute.
Question 43. Alcohol affects the body in many different ways, but the first effect is here.
Vision. Balance. Reaction. Judgment.
Answer.
Judgment.
Question 44. How can you increase your chances of avoiding hazards at night?
Ride in a group. Do not wear a helmet. Reduce your speed. Stay in the same lane position.
Answer.
Reduce your speed.
Question 45. The front brake is controlled with
The left foot pedal. The right hand lever. The right foot pedal. The left hand lever.
Answer.
The right hand lever.
Question 46. What is the best lane position for being seen?
The left part of the lane. The best lane position changes depending on the situation. The right part of the lane. The center of the lane.
Answer.
The best lane position changes depending on the situation.
Question 47. The best way to combat fatigue while riding is to
Drink energy drinks. Avoid wearing a helmet. Consume lots of water. Stop at least every 2 hours.
Answer.
Stop at least every 2 hours.
Question 48. If you need to brake and swerve to avoid hitting an obstacle, you
must brake before or after swerving. Should brake before swerving. Must brake while swerving. Should brake after swerving.
Answer.
Must brake before or after swerving.
Question 49. When riding in traffic, a rider must not share the same lane with cars or other vehicles because
most of the roads are narrowed. You can face a sudden wind blast. Cars and motorcycles need a full lane to operate safely. Car drivers may not allow you to share the same lane.
Answer.
Cars and motorcycles need a full lane to operate safely.
Question 50. When carrying a passenger, your motorcycle will
respond the same as without a passenger. Respond quicker than normal. Respond slower than normal. Easily tip over.
Answer.
Respond slower than normal. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.